Hey there, I'm Jeff with CreditCards.com. Today we're doing a comparison of the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card and the Capital One VentureOne Rewards credit card. So these cards have a lot in common. We'll cover some of those commonalities. We'll also touch on the main differences between them and hopefully help you make a decision. We do have a full review of both cards on our website though, so if you really want to dig in, check out CreditCards.com. If you're watching on YouTube, I can link those full reviews in the video description below. I'll also have some other helpful articles, so make sure to check out that. If you're watching on YouTube, definitely go to CreditCards.com. So let's kick it off with some of the commonalities for these cards. So the first thing is both of these are more travel-oriented credit cards, and so the benefits and the perks, they're more travel-oriented as well. For instance, neither card charges a foreign transaction fee, so you can take the card, travel outside the US, and you can use it just like you would inside the US, and you avoid an international transaction fee, which can really add up if you're spending a lot, or even if you're spending a little bit. But if you want to use a credit card abroad, it's nice that these cards do not charge a foreign transaction fee. Also, they come with certain types of added insurance and consumer protections, and that's in addition to $0 fraud liability and a card lock feature. Also, both cards earn venture miles. So when you spend on them, you're not earning cash back directly, you're earning venture miles. And so you have to not only consider how many miles you think you can get with the cards, but also how you can redeem those miles. So you can redeem generally as gift cards or apply them as a statement of credit. I actually think a lot of people will apply them towards some sort of travel. And you have three different options here. So you can apply your venture miles towards anything that codes as travel. So any purchases in the last 90 days that the merchant category code was travel, you can apply your venture miles towards those purchases, and that should be at a more favorable rate than applying them towards a general statement credit. You can also book travel through the Capital One Travel Center. That's kind of like Capital One's version of something like Kayak or Expedia, where you can book hotels, airfare, etc. So you can go that route. That's a pretty simple way to book travel. You can also take your miles and transfer them to some of Capital One's hotel and airline partners. So what Capital One has done is they've gone out and partnered with a bunch of different companies, airlines and hotel groups. And what you can do is you can take your miles and transfer them to those outside loyalty programs for their miles or their points. Sometimes this can be the best way to maximize value. It takes a little bit more input and effort. But if you want to go that route, that can be a way sometimes to get outsized value for your miles. So three main options to redeem your miles. You can apply them for a statement of credit towards travel purchases in the last 90 days. You can book travel through their Capital One Travel Center, or you can transfer them to Capital One's transfer partners. Now let's go through some of the main differences for these cards. And the big things are the rewards rate and the annual fee. So both cards earn 5 miles per dollar spent on hotels and rental cars that you book through that Capital One Travel Center. So that's essentially the same. But the Venture card, that earns 2 miles per dollar spent on every other purchase, while the VentureOne card earns 1.25 miles per dollar spent on every other purchase. Now with that higher rewards rate for the Venture card does come an annual fee. You can see that here on the screen. The VentureOne card has a $0 annual fee. So that's something that you're gonna wanna factor in. And what I would say is that you should go through a little bit of a budget and see what you can get in terms of value out of both cards and make a decision based on that. Make sure you add in, like I said, that annual fee. My guess is that assuming that you're using these cards regularly as your daily driver credit card, you'll probably get a little bit more value out of the Venture card, even with that annual fee, than the VentureOne card, but everybody is gonna be different. You should run through that mock budget. So that's about it for the video. Like I said before, the cards are very similar. You really need to look at the rewards rates and the annual fee, essentially your expected value out of the cards. Like I said, my opinion is I think if you're using the cards very regularly, probably the Venture card is the way to go, but it all depends on your spending habits and your preferences. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully we earned your thumbs up. Have a great day.